What's up guys, Opposite here. Welcome to a new video. Now, there's a lot to be said in this video as to why I stopped uploading and recording, but of course I'm going to talk about that. Now, in the background you should be seeing some like Minecraft Sky Wars. Please excuse my absolutely terrible PvP skills. It's a very cringe-worthy video, which I will admit, but you know, that's not what this video is going to be about. It's really going to be about just me ranting. I'm going to try to get straight into the point. This is going to be unedited, unscripted type of video. I'm just going to be ranting on about like as to why I stopped uploading and recording and what's changed in the past 3 years that I was absent and what's going to happen for the future of this YouTube channel. So let's just dive right on into it. I'm not going to waste any time here. Why I stopped uploading is I got burned out. Now, what do I mean by that? There's a lot of things that can mean is that I was really getting tired of the content I was creating. I was playing at the time I was playing games like Pokemon ROM hacks and Minecraft. Two of my favorite games, of course. Pokemon is absolutely one of my favorite games of all time, and same with Minecraft. But that's kind of starting to change a little bit as I'm getting a little older and getting into different games. But as for talking about what I was doing at the time, I was getting really extremely tired of the games I was uploading, to be honest with you. I was just recording Pokemon and uploading it to YouTube, not for me, but it was for YouTube. Of course, you want to give back to the community and you want to share what your experiences with the game, but I was not doing it for the right reason. I was not enjoying my time playing the game at all, so I was getting really tired of that, and that leads me on to my second reason as to why I stopped uploading and recording is that I got extremely busy. And yes, with any school, with any with any like high schooler, you get really busy with schooling, especially the classes I was taking, some AP and K level classes. I was getting really busy with schoolwork, and yeah, so when I was a freshman and sophomore, I didn't take any hard classes at all. In fact, they're all really easy, and I would do my homework at school, and I would be done for the day. So I didn't really do too much, like, then. So, when, by the time I stopped uploading and recording entirely was definitely junior and senior year, and that leads me on my next reason as to why I stopped uploading and recording, and is when I started my junior year, it was kind of a little bit of a weird year. Not gonna lie, there's a lot of things that were happening in my life. A lot of hardships, relationships, things like that. It was just kind of like not the best time for me. A little bit. It was just kind of like one of those decisive moments where what you do like right now and the choices you make can affect you in the later life. Just kind of like what you're doing and the choices you're making. They always say high school's where all matters. And I was just trying to make the best out of that. So junior year kind of sucked, to be honest with you, academically and really financially as well. I was dealing with a lot of things. It just wasn't the easiest time for me. And when I did play video games and stuff, and I did do activities, I really didn't do much online. I would just be playing like single player games, or just be playing the latest game that was out. So that was happening. And going on to senior year, I had actually joined debate, which for any of you guys are familiar with the concept of debate in high school, it can be very tiring, and there can be really explosive when it comes to time. When I was in debate, I was doing some policy, which means I was for my viewers who don't really know, I was talking about politics a little bit with some speeches, and I was talking and I was doing some humorous, which means it was more for comedy. It was kind of like a skit, really, kind of like you're acting a little bit, and that took up a lot of my time because I had to research, research a lot of things. I had to watch the news a lot. I had to read a lot of articles about, a certain topic. Most of the time it was really about politics and things like that, or maybe the presidency or things like that. Just overall like the news. I was also quizzed on like the news, but that's something completely different. So yeah, if I wasn't my senior year, if I wasn't even if I wasn't playing games, I was either if I wasn't doing debate, I was doing homework. If I wasn't doing homework, I was spending time with family. If I wasn't spending time with family, I was sleeping because I had a lot of restless hours during my tenure in debate. But it was honestly really fun, and I could talk about it a lot. I intend to talk about it a lot more in the future, but I'll get into that in just a second. So also, pretty much one of the final reasons I stopped uploading and recording was because I kind of got separated from my online friends a little bit, getting like a quote unquote like real life whatever. All the content that you'll see on this channel can sometimes is with my friends Jameis, Michael, Caden, Kenny, people like that. And throughout senior year, I stopped talking to them completely. Like, I didn't talk to them at all. We all kind of went our own separate ways, and we all kind of stopped talking to each other as a whole. Really, some of us played together, but it wasn't too major, and we didn't record anything. So it was pretty tricky, kind of as a whole, really, when talking about that. But as the summer started approaching, we all graduated high school. It was honestly pretty amazing. Really, we all graduated high school, and this is summertime right now, so we all have time to play games together and have fun. So that's happening. So on to my next point as to what's changed between then and now. Is one of the biggest things that has changed is that I finally got a graphics card for my computer. Now, before I got my graphics card, I always had an integrated graphics card, which means that the graphics card is installed within the motherboard of the computer. So that's not really that good, especially for you gamers out there. You want to see the best graphics, and if you heavily rely on your motherboard to do all the job, you won't get the best outcome for the game. So that's one of the biggest things. Some other things have changed. I've gotten some new consoles. I got the Switch. I got I've installed some new games on my computer. I'm still not really able to record and upload at the same time because I still experience lag, but I tend to do some other things. Now, there are some of the bigger things that happen. Not too much. My life has kind of always stayed stationary, with the exception of changes here and there. But plans for the future. Now, to be honest with you, I don't really know like entirely what the future has to hold for me, this channel, my friends, my life, really. It's kind of a weird time, weird moment in time where like everyone that was here and now are we're all graduated high school, and we're all just kind of trying to figure out what the next step is for our life. For me, I actually joined the Texas National Guard, which is a branch of the military. So that's going to be happening. I don't really see, unfortunately, I'm going to be as blunt as I possibly can. I don't see myself recording too much within like the fall, the winter, the spring, whatever. But because I'm in within a few months I'm going to be entering adulthood, I guess you could say. It's kind of starting to become that time where it's just really I'm starting to grow up and stuff like that. But games will always be under my belt. I'm always going to be playing games, but of course not as much time because I always have to focus on what my future has to hold for me. So that's gonna be happening in the fall, in October. Of course, as for now, it's still summertime. We still gotta enjoy every single moment as it goes on. We cannot live life always thinking about tomorrow. We always have to think about today. And one exciting thing that is going to happen within the year is that all of us meet all of our the whole entire Links group in the summer of 2020. So about maybe like 11 months, I would say, a little bit less than a year, maybe a year. I'm not entirely sure. We haven't really set a date. It's very vague, but we all intend to get together for the very first time. As you guys probably may or may not know, most of us live in separate states as a whole, so we're not really able to like see each other in real life. We've always heavily relied on video gaming as a whole. So, but that's going to be happening. All of us are definitely going to be vlogging and recording. So, those crucial moments. So that's always going to be really fun. I think that wraps up this video. I kind of got everything off my chest that I really wanted to. I just wanted to let you guys know this channel is not dead. I'm still here. I really do enjoy recording because I think it's just something quite incredible that YouTube has offered, everybody and, in the globe, around the globe. So yeah, that's going to be happening. Expect some content this summer. It's going to be pretty exciting stuff. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say. Hope you guys have a great day, and peace out.